Dear friends, welcome to Civil Conclave presentation. Today we discuss about how to prepare the bar bending schedule in detail. See, this is the methodology of creating the bar bending schedule, wherein you have the first column will be dia of the bar, second column will be the shape and length of the bar, third column will be the length, fourth column will be the number, fifth column will be the total length, sixth column will be unit weight in kg per running meter, then seventh column will be total weight. What is bar bending schedule? Bar bending schedule is nothing else. It's a table form of a data in which you are providing various diameters of the steel, shape of a bending, length of each bend and straight portions, angle of bending, the total length of each bar, and number of each type of a bar. This information is quite helpful to the site engineer who is working on the site and also preparing for the estimate and bills for the work execute. How is the bend deducted in the bar bending schedule? The bend deductions are most important while calculating the bar bending schedule. Basically, it explains that while bending a bar, how much length of the bar should be cut. Many of us think we require more than the required length so that the bar will come to its perfect length after bending. But it is not at all true. The reinforcement generally available in the market is for a length of 12 meter. So the steel has the deformation property. Due to the elasticity of the length of the bar increases while we bend them. So the deductions will be different from each bends based on the angles. Advantages of the bar bending schedule. When bar bending schedule is available, cutting and bending of reinforcement can be done at a yard and transported to the site. This increases faster execution at the site and reduces the construction time and cost due to less requirements of workers for bar bending. Bar bending schedule also avoids the wastage of the steel reinforcement, that is to the tune of 5 to 10% and saves the project cost. Using a bar bending schedule when we use FE500 saves 10% more reinforcement compared to FE415. It improves the quality control at the site as reinforcement is provided in the bar bending schedule, which prepared using the standard codes. It provides a better estimation of the reinforcement for each and every structural numbers, which can be used to calculate overall reinforcement requirement for the entire project. It provides better stock management for reinforcement, steel requirement for the next phases of construction can be estimated accurately and procurement can be done. This prevents excess stacking of the reinforcement at the site for a longer time, preventing corrosion of the reinforcement in case of coastal areas. It also prevents shortage of reinforcement for ongoing work by accurate estimation and concreting construction works can be proceeded smoothly. Bar bending schedule is very much useful during auditing of reinforcement and provides checks of thefts and pilferage. Bar bending schedule can be used for reinforcement cutting, bending, making a skeleton of a structural members. Other activities such as excavation, PCC can be proceed parallelly with this activity. So overall project activity becomes easier and reduces the time of construction. It provides benchmark for quality and quantity requirement for reinforcement and the concreting work. Bar bending schedule provides the steel quantity requirement much accurately and thus provides an option to optimize the design in case of cost overrun. It becomes easier for a site engineer to verify and approve the bar bending schedule during the inspection before placement. Okay, so that you can have a better quality control. It enables ease and fast preparation of the bills. The quantity of the reinforcement to be used is calculated using engineering formulas and standard codes. There is no option of approximate estimation of the reinforcement. When using the bar bending schedule, mechanization of cutting and bending of reinforcements can be done, which again reduces the cost and time of the projects. When mechanized bar bending cutting is used, the cost of the reinforcement work per unit reduces and helps the cost estimation of the construction project. How to do the calculation for the deduction? The deduction should be done as follows. Where when I mention a D is the diameter of the bar. For 45-degree bend, the deduction is the dia. See here you can see the image. This is a 45-degree bend. When you are bending this type of 45-degree bend, the deduction should be 1 dia of the bar. For example, if the length of the bar is 12 meter, the dia of the bar is 25 mm. For one bend, it is to deducted by cutting length is equal to 12 meter minus dia. That is 12 minus 0.025. That means 11.975 meter. So it makes it very clear. Only 11.957 meters bar is necessary to get a bar length of 12 meter after bending. In case if you bend a bar 12 meter, then the length of the bar bent will be 12 plus D is equal to 12 plus 0.025, which is 12.025, which indicates the more bar length is required. So when you prepare the bar bending schedule, we come to know the actual length of the cutting of the bar required. For 90-degree bend, the length of the bar is 12 meter. The diameter is been 25 mm. For one bend, we deducted by 2 dia. So for the 90-degree bend. So the cutting length will be 12 meter minus 12 dia is equal to 12 minus 2 into 0.025, that is 11.95 meter. For 135-degree bend, let us assume the bar length is 12 meter. The dia is 25 mm. For one bend, we have to deduct 3D. So the length will be 12 meter minus 3 dia. That is 12 minus 3 into 0.025, 11.925 meter. For 180-degree bend, it should be 4 dia of the bar. If the length of the bar is 12 meter, for one bend, we deduct a 4 dia. So the cutting length should be 12 minus 3D. That is 12 is equal to 12 minus 4 into 0.25, 11.9 meter. F for n number, there should be accordingly the deduction to be made according to the number of a bend. Example, length is 12 meter, dia is 25 mm, bend will be 90 degree, number of bends say let us say 2. So cutting length will be 12 minus 2 into 2D is equal to 12 minus 2 into 2 into 0.025, that is 11.95 meter. Practically at the construction site, we are only deducting for a 2 dia for a single bend, irrespective of the angle. Always refer IS 2502 for further technical information. Let us talk about how to prepare the bar bending schedule for a slab. You can see the image of the slab. Bottom will be, the 12 mm dia is the alternative bend up. The slab thickness is been 120 mm. 12 dia 150 mm center to center. The length is 3 meters. Okay. So now how the calculation? Main bend up bars 12 mm dia at the rate of 150 center to center. Distribution bars 8 mm dia at the rate of 180 center to center. Side cover 50 mm. Top and bottom cover 20 mm. All hooks are 90 degree. Bent up at the 45 degree. See, this is the image of the slab. Width is length 3 meter. Length is the 4 meter. Main bar, that is a bend up bar, will be 180 mm center to center. Then 8 toe spacing will be 150 mm center to center. If you see the beam to beam, from the slab end to the beam face will be 450 mm center to center. How do we calculate it? L, that is the span length, plus wall width the left direction, plus 2 into 90, that is the hooks, minus 2 cover, that means L is equal to 3 plus 0.023 plus 0.023 plus 2 into 9 into 0.012 minus 2 into 0.05. So the length will be 3.58 meter. That means straight length without a bend. Span 4 plus 0.23 plus 0.23 minus 2 into 0.5, that is a cover, will make 4.36 meter. Number of a bar 4.6 minus divided by 0.15 plus 1, that is an n plus 1, will make 30 number of a bar. Extra length for a bent up. See, this is a bent up at the 45 degree. This is the x, this is the value. Extra length is equal to 45 into. Here we consider as a 12 mm bar. And slab thickness minus 2 cover, that is the top and bottom cover. Okay. L is equal to 3.58 plus 0.45 into, that is L is equal to 3.48 plus 0.45 into 0.068. That means 3.61 meter. The number of a bar, 30 bars. 3.61 is the length. Weight is 0.89 kg. So it makes 96.38 kg. Please take a note. In case of the bent up bars are provided on both the sides, we have to add 0.45 into twice of the length. 8 mm distribution bars. Bars at the bottom, hook length is 90. That is 9 into 0.008 is equal to 0.02, which is less than 0.075. So minimum hook length has to be considered as a 0.075. L is equal to 4 plus 0.23 plus 0.23 plus 2 into 0.075. That is L is equal to 4.51 meter. Width of the slab 3 into 0.23 and 0.23, that is the beam sides, minus 2 into 0.005, that is 3.36 meter. Number of a bar 3.36 minus divided by 0.18 plus 1 will be 20 numbers. Bar at the top, width of the slab at one end for bent up at the top. L is equal to 0.23 plus 0.45 minus 0.65 minus 0.005, that is the cover. The total length will be 0.562 meter. Number of a bars at one end, that is 0.562 minus divided by 0.18 plus 1, 5 numbers. Number of bars at both the sides, 2 into 5 is equal to 10. So total number of bars, 12 plus 20 plus 10 is equal to 30. 30, the length will be 4.51 meter at the rate of 0.4 kg, 54.12 kg. How to calculate the steel quality? Longitudinal steels. Calculate the total length of longitudinal bar, which equal to the height of the columns plus slabs for footing, multiply by number of longitudinal bars. Convert this length into kgs. This can be easily done by multiplying the cross section of the area with the total length, that is 7,850 kgs per m cube. Steel quantity calculation. Cutting length, main bar. Formula is equal to 1 plus 2 into 1d whole plus 1 into 0.42d minus 2 into 1d, where 1 is the clear span of the slab, 1d is equal to development of the length, which is 40 dia. 0.42d is the incline length, bend length. 1d is equal to 45-degree bends. First calculate the length of the d. Thank you for watching this presentation. In case if you like the presentation, kindly like and share, which will motivate me for a further good presentation. Do not forget to press the bell button icon so that you will get the intimation the first as soon as my another presentations comes around. In case of any queries, do not hesitate to write to me. The response shall be at the earliest. You can contact me at civilconclave@gmail.com or at my Telegram group, Civil Conclave Telegram group. The link has been provided below. Thank you for watching this presentation. Kindly subscribe, like, and motivate me for a further good presentation. Thank you once again.